Incoming transmission standby. Welcome to the Nod News Network. German data shows growing dependence on Russian fertilizers. Imports of this product increased more than fourfold from July 2022 to June 2023. Germany increased its imports of nitrogen fertilizer from Russia over the past agricultural year despite Berlin repeatedly expressing its intention to stay away from the sanctioned country, the Berliner Zeitung reported this week, citing sources who calculated on data from the Federal Statistical Office, Destatis. According to the report, purchases of Russian fertilizer by German farmers increased by about 334%, from 38,500 tons in July 2022 to 167,000 tons in June 2023. Urea imports alone increased by 304% in the first half of 2023 compared to 2023. Same period last year. As a result, Russia's market share in the country's total imported fertilizer increased from 5.6% to nearly 18%. Domestic fertilizer production in Germany has fallen due to rising gas prices, making production more expensive. While in the 2021 to 2022 agricultural year, German companies produced 37% of the country's total fertilizer consumption, last year they met only 5%. Heavily dependent on energy imports from Russia, Germany is one of the countries hardest hit by cuts in Russian gas supplies, which fell sharply last year after the EU imposed sanctions in Moscow in response to the conflict in Ukraine. Imports from alternative sources have helped Germany lower energy prices, but only to a certain extent, and according to recent forecasts, prices are expected to remain high until at least 2027. Martin May, spokesman for the German Agricultural Industry Association, told Berliner Zeitung that buying Russian fertilizer is just another way for the country to import Russian gas. Last year, Germany made a big effort to become independent of Russian gas supplies. Gas and energy account for 80 to 90% of mineral fertilizer production costs. This means that imported fertilizer is ultimately no different from cheap Russian natural gas at the next stage of value creation, May said. This has been the Nod News Network, transmission complete.